about Batman comics, movies, TV shows, video games, and more. Check out thebatmanuniverse.net and join our Discord server to start chatting with fellow fans. We can't wait to talk to you guys. Also, visit our Patreon page and join our other awesome supporters. But enough of this nonsense. On with the show. Welcome to the TBU comic podcast. How does he intro this? The Batman Universe comic podcast. That's what it is. Ian is gone due to some miscommunication and Memorial Day on my part. But hey, this is Steph.
Yeah, that was definitely not an Ian intro. But this is Theo. I am here and I'm dry, so the rain is gone.
Woohoo! I was definitely wet this morning. There was sirens and thunder and lightning and naughty cats, but...
Yeah, we had thunder, but no sirens, thank God.
Thank goodness. My brother-in-law got hit. His house got hit by a trampoline. They don't even own a trampoline. So, sucks to live in Dallas right now. If that's you, I'm sorry, and I hope you're okay. But... let's do comics. What do we have in the news, Theo?
Well, in the news, this was something that I picked up on a few weeks ago that Ian and I kind of discussed, but it seems as if DC has undercoverly, yes, I'm inventing that word, undercoverly made Katie Kubert group editor over the Batman books. So, at one point when Chip Zdarsky leaked that news out, it was just that she was going to be the editor for Batman, and that's it. But I picked up on looking just when putting the review copies together for the site, noticed that she started showing up quite a lot in the non-Batman books. But within the TBU realm, so she's on Birds of Prey and Poison Ivy, and it seems like that is now her job, being group editor over the Batman books. So it'll be interesting to see how that goes. Now we do know that one of the main things that the editors do is just making sure that books are released on time, and considering we have some books that's been delayed already, I don't know how that's going thus far. So we had two books that we were looking at reviewing this week, and yeah, they've both been delayed. Any thoughts on that, though?
I had to look her up because I don't pay attention to that. But, so I guess she had been the DC editor, and now they're making her the TBU editor?
So she had been over a lot of... So she was over some of the Black Label stuff, particularly a lot of the horror stuff that was going on. And I think she had a role in some of the international stuff. And I think she may have even been the go-to person for the Webtoon series. I can't remember off the top of my head. But, she had no real role in the Batman room until, Chip Zdarsky put out that she was going to be editor over Batman, which seemed to be the case as they were transitioning from Ben Abernathy. But if you looked at, and I noticed it in that Fifth Tuesday slate of books, which were the annuals, And so you saw in one annual, I want to say it must have been, it was either Harley Quinn or Nightwing. Abernathy was still listed as the group editor on one title, and she was listed as group editor over the other. And then as I started getting the other advanced copies ready to get on for the site, I noticed that she started appearing in all of them. So, but no word. I mean, I've never seen any word from DC announcing it. So, if anybody did, let me know. Let's see other stuff in the news. Unless you have something else.
No, I have nothing. No.
For fans of the Long Halloween, it looks like it is coming back again for a third installment. This is going to be done by Jeb Loeb with Eduardo Riso and Klaus Janson. It's going to be a 10-issue miniseries. So I'm not sure how I feel about that, especially considering Tim Sale is no longer with us. Steph, what are your thoughts?
I feel like, I don't know. Do you feel like we're living on... Oh, gosh, my echo is so bad. Do you think we're living on the coattails of nostalgia too much? It just seems odd.
Yeah, it's going to feel weird, especially again, without Tim Sale being involved. But I'm going to pull an Ian line here and say I will at least give it a first issue read to see how it's going. So, but that is going to be Batman: The Long Halloween, the last Halloween. And so the first issue is scheduled to be out on September the 25th from folks over at DC Comics. So again, I'm not sure how I will feel until I read that first issue and see where they go with it.
And it will probably be good, but the problem is that I don't know what kind of made that series is the art, and so having a Halloween franchise without the original artist is just kind of but whatever. I'm not saying it's gonna be bad. Well, let's go on real quick. Okay, now why don't we get started with our reviews? So let's start with Detective Comics number 1085. Gotham Nocturne Act 3, Crescendo, Part 2. Written by Ramvi. Art by Stefano Raphael. Colors by Lee Lowridge. Selina tells Joker, which I win by the way, that was Joker. Selina tells Joker Batman is back to fight the Orgums again, but will fail because he and the Orgums are both agents of order. Joker is needed as an agent of chaos. She goads him. Batman conducts a massive campaign against the Orgums, and their queen rages. She orders her henchman, Niang, to prepare a mysterious armored figure. In an abandoned factory-type area, Jim Gordon meets Batman, a backup Batcave. Batman tells Jim that victories only matter to the mask, and all that matters is the struggle. Jim acts as mission control as Batman attacks Blackgate, leaving a gasoline fiery bat on the ground, and recruits a violinist called the Maestro, who can create music that sends the asthma demons to sleep. Breaking the Maestro out, Batman then has Jim find the coldest spot in the city, where he finds Mr. Freeze. He convinces Freeze to prepare his eternal winter for Gotham to freeze the asthmers. The Orgums bring out the Scarecrow to fight Batman's grip on Gotham people's hearts. Wow. Question number 1. Batman's bloody bat symbol. Do you like it or not? Oh, right. The new suit. Well, yeah. What's your opinion on the new suit and the new bat?
It is dumb. I do not like it. With the whole red bat thing, that's just, I guess it kind of shows where this run has been going.
Who's the dude? Who's the artist with the bat ears?
Kelly Jones.
Kelly Jones. It gives Kelly Jones vibes.
That it does, and not in a good way.
There is no good way. No offense. Except that I hate it. Yeah, I don't get it. And I struggled to read this issue. And so when he was giving his new and improved goal for being Batman, I didn't get it. I don't know. I didn't want to get it. What does Bruce mean when he tells Tim that he outgrew his maker, that he found peace in his eternal struggle, and his demons give him strength? Yeah, that part.
No clue, although I was wondering whether or not it was some type of underneath reference to Barbados as being its maker. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Or at least the demon that he's struggling with. But, yeah. I don't know. I have almost nothing to say about this because I honestly just didn't care. I struggled to get through this book. I just didn't like the suit. I didn't like his new manifesto. Ugh. Anyway. You want to go ahead?
I'm just going to say, I definitely feel where you're coming from, especially with this, because the most interesting stories for me were the ones that included Cass, only because I'm a big fan of hers, and it didn't even last long after that one shot with her and Shiva.
Yeah, but it was just a backup. Yeah. And I will say, so, I mean, if we're just going to talk about what we've enjoyed a little bit about this run, is whenever there was a character whose character mattered to the story, like Two-Face, like the boy, like Jim, like all the times that the stories delved in with like characters and what they as a character would do, not just a human body placed in the story, not generic villain number one, right? Just, it had to be Two-Face struggling with what he was struggling with. It had to be, all these different people who've struggled with their different acts. Even like the Catwoman heist story. That was cool. That was interesting. So the story had beats that reminded me that I enjoyed Rom-V. But all in all, this whole journey that Batman's going on, I just couldn't care less.
Stuff is just, it's been left unanswered. I mean, unless we were to rely on the fact that Harvey is dumb and bad in Zdarsky's Batman, and when he showed up with the rest of the rogues during Gotham War, or there's just been no closure to any of those stories that have popped up, whether it was the boy or can't call him the boy anymore. That's Nero. We're talking about Sorrow.
Sorrow, yes.
Sorrow. But whether it's Sorrow's story with Jim or whether it's Two-Face, and him and Harvey fighting the asthma that was implanted in him, nothing's resolved, and it's just.
It's almost like he put in as many things as he could, and then just so he'd have a smorgasbord of things to pick from at the end.
But to me, that's just bad storytelling. That's just no close. It's almost Scott Snyder-ish, and that's not good.
And actually, one person that this kind of reminds me of, or is in the smorgasbord, is this question. Do you remember Batman meeting Cardine, the maestro violinist, before in Tech 1063? And wouldn't an editor's note have been good here? I do. So I remember seeing this character, not knowing who Maestro is, and wondering what the heck happened to the stupid music box. I don't remember where he got the music box, but I remember there being it, and then it was never mentioned again, and now suddenly he has it again. It's like, where did you keep that this whole time?
Yeah, it was with one of those. It was with that antiquities bus he broke up at the Gotham dockyard. and he found the box, and that was the same box that woke up the asthmas that were in a few of the guys that were at the shipyards. But I could have sworn at some point either he lost it or something like that, but apparently he didn't.
Yeah,
because he went to Maestro with it the first time, and that's when Maestro basically told him about the lyrics within the lyric, or the music.
Oh yeah, those lyrics. It's been too freaking long. This story's too freaking long. And too multifaceted, which usually in a story that adds complexity. Here, it's just extra spaghetti and pasta I didn't ask for. Anyway. Why do we need two methods to defeat the Asmers? Because he's not putting all his eggs in the music box basket. He's putting some eggs in put Gotham in a deep freeze basket.
That's the only thing I could, just trying to make up something that will allow the story to last until 1089.
Good Lord. Yeah. Okay. So anything else you want to say about this wonderful story?
No.
This is why I'm not the host. I'm not very positive about the story. Okay. Now on to something that I did kind of moderately enjoy until the last part. Backup summary. Mr. Freeze in Auto Defe? Auto D-E-F-E. Defe. I don't know what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be play on music, maybe? I don't know. Written by Alex Packnagel. Oh my gosh, I am so sorry. Packnagel. Alex Packnagel. Art by Christopher Mitten. Colors by Trinoa Farrell. I don't follow artists. I'm so sorry. Trinoa Farrell. Let's say that. Mr. Freeze meets his old friend Magda, now a lobbyist, who sheltered him years ago when he was first starting out as Mr. Zero. She campaigned against the corruption of the city politicians and police, and he saved her during the NML. What's NML?
No Man's Land.
No Man's Land. Thank you. She asked him for life extension so she can fight longer, and he gives her a recipe that will kill her. He decides Gotham's corruption has left her corrupted too, and continues his plan to save the city with an ice age. Question number 1 from Ian. Act of Faith, a process of punishment in the Inquisition. How is Mr. Freeze operating without his helmet? Yes, concur. That was my first question. How is he operating without his helmet?
Because comics.
Because comics. Maybe he has special medication now. Or maybe, he had that ridiculous robe on. Maybe it's like an insulated ice robe or something. That's the only thing I could think of. Does this story actually add anything to the ongoing story, or does it have any real structure? I actually enjoyed it until the end when he killed the girl who didn't notice that the life potion was all like household cleaners. And so she dies in this horrible, gruesome, bloody way.
Yeah, that turned me off right there.
Yeah, like I was enjoying that story. I was like, finally, yes, look, another character story. I'm enjoying this. Oh, holy crap. What? Oh, no.
Same old Freeze.
Don't kill the nice lady. Oh, man. But does it add anything? I don't know.
God only.
I mean, I guess it's kind of preparing us for where Freeze's mind is in this whole thing. Kind of, sort of, I guess, maybe. I still like Freeze. Like, complexity-wise, he is still one of my favorite villains. But, yeah, the story got nasty at the end. Okay. Anything else you want to say about this story?
Just a few more issues to go.
Yeah. I'm excited for it to be over. So, what is our rating for this entire book plus backup out of 5 Bloody and fiery bats. I did like the fiery bats. I both rolled my eyes and was delighted by the fiery bat. I thought that was pretty cool, but also stupid.
Okay. 2.
2? Oh, it's generous. 175.
Ian gave it a 2.5.
Ian
I'm
gave
not
it a 2.5.
doing it. Yeah,
I'm not going to do the average. It's bad, guys. It's bad. It's not good. Not good. Okay.
Hey, you got a second? The Batman universe is looking for Batman fans with something to say. If you're interested in writing reviews of your favorite Batman books, or you want to contribute original content with articles like The Top 10 Forgotten Batman Villains, or Why Dead Didio's exit from DC was the worst thing to ever happen, then we want to invite you to join our TBU staff family as a writer. Just reach out to our email, tbu@thebatmanuniverse.net, and let us know that you want to become one of our writers. It's that easy. And honestly, there's no reason not to. You get exclusive access to our TBU staff Discord server, you get early access to comics, and you meet a lot of cool people. What are you waiting for? Email us at tbu@thebatmanuniverse.net and let us know that you want to become one of our writers.
On to Greater Gotham. Nightwing 114. What is your rating?
I will say a neutral. It started out real slow, and then when it got to the end with all of the Heartless stuff, yeah, I was down for that.
I was almost the opposite. I was more interested in why he was in the mountain, and then was really kind of icked out by Heartless. So, I mean, in a good way, like in a comic book way. So I gave it a thumbs up. I liked it. Definitely not what the cover advertised, because it looks like it's going to be a slow burn of 2 weeks of story before we get up to why he's in that mountain. But anyway, World's Finest number 27. Did you read that one?
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
More Batmite, more Fifth Dimension imps. I'm for it.
More Robin coming out of a 2-dimensional painting. Wonder Woman backup only with the new trio, Trinity.
Tom King is really trying to make me appreciate aged up John with these backup stories. But I will say this: if we get more John and Damian as corgis, I am there.
It didn't have an ending, right? Or am I forgetting? They didn't get like this? There has to be a part 2.
No. They got turned back.
They got turned back. Oh,
yeah, that's right. They were on Paradise Island. They fell asleep, and when they woke up, John and Damian were sleeping on.
I need to go back. Maybe I didn't finish it.
Oh, yeah, it was awesome.
But I was having a good time.
John had Damian's ball and threw it away, and Damian was like, "Wait, was that my ball?"
The Batman First Night number 3. Oh wait, no, I missed one. Catwoman number 65. Catwoman number 65.
Thumbs down. There's a reason why.
Thumbs down. Holy balls, thumbs down. I liked the art. I actually really liked the art.
You know it's bad when Jamie, who's been reviewing it the last few issues, is now giving it bad score. She gave the writing, she gave the art good scores.
Yeah.
But the writing, she was like, yeah, no. So
yeah, I don't even want to.
Because she was happy to take it from Ian after he, like, yeah, I'm done. And so, but now she's like, yeah, I can't do that no more.
Yeah, like they sounds like they're nixing the whole 9 lives thing, because she still had lives left, and now they're like, nope, you're actually permanently dead, but just kidding, you actually get to go home. And oh my gosh, I'm done. I'm done with that. Thumbs down.
It is my hope that when Gotham City Sirens end at the end of August, that by that time they would have announced a new writer.
Hopefully.
The Man-Bat First Night number 3.
I'm gonna neutral trending down. At one point, I was gonna say that this is a type of story that you could do in one read as one big issue, but then it would be too damn long.
It's so long. Oh, I needed breaks just for this one issue. It's not bad. It's neutral as well, but yeah, it's not my jam. It's not unreadable. Sorry, I keep interrupting.
No, go ahead.
It's not unreadable, which is when I give it a thumbs down. To me, like, cringy AF is when I have to give it a thumbs down. This isn't bad. It's a lot. It's 40s to the max.
Boring.
And it's boring. It's pretty boring. It's very exciting for something that's so boring. Or rather, it's so boring for something that's supposed to be really exciting. Harley Quinn number 40.
Thumbs down. And again, another example of, it's bad when Jamie, who was excited to take it over after just a few issues, he's like, yeah, pass. I hate it.
I tried to read it too. Why are they making her evil again? Like, why is she training? Whatever. Why is she? Don't care.
It's stupid.
Batman the Brave and the Bold number 13. TBU stories only.
Thumbs down only because I dislike most of the stories. The only one that I kind of enjoyed was the Rodney Bonds one, which was the black and white.
I hated all of them. I hated every story. I hated the Boston Brand story, which I'm not usually opposed to a Boston Brand story, right? I hated the Boston Brand story. I hated the art. I hated everything about that story. I skipped Booster Gold and then I still am refusing to read the Artemis story because I got to the end and it's just continued in Wonder Woman. So it's like, so it was never even its own story.
The best thing about it is the art.
Yeah, the art was beautiful.
Yeah, the art is beautiful.
And then what was the other one? There was 3 TV stories.
What was the other one?
Oh, Batman and Green Lantern.
Guy Gardner. Yeah,
Guy Gardner, and that one was.
That says a lot because Guy is my favorite Lantern, and if I can't remember the story, that kind of tells you.
I mean, that one was moderately amusing, but I wouldn't buy this book for it, and it was also very short. And then the black and white one, I hated the black and white one. What was that one again? Oh yeah, Joker gets killed, and there's a study on Batman's feelings for him.
The guy's basically saying, "I did all this for you, and you should be happy, right?" And you're like, "I'm like, no,
that was my boo." Okay, so thumbs down. The Penguin number 10.
Okay.
Neutral.
The guy beats the shit out of his own son. He just takes an umbrella and beats the shit out of him. And he basically tells his daughter, "Oh, you don't have to worry about anybody in Metropolis doing anything to you because I'm going to kill you anyway before that happens." Really? Really?
No, I mean, that was the least surprising thing about not that there was anything surprising about the
damn bird right in front of our face. Come on now. She needs to die. But neutral trending down, but whatever.
Yeah. That's pretty much exactly. Neutral trending down, but whatever. That's pretty much how I feel. And then last, and unfortunately least. Well, no. Oh, I shouldn't say that. Batman Dark Age.
We should have ended with Trinity.
We should have ended with Trinity. But you know what? I don't know what you're going to say, but I actually am enjoying Dark Age for what it is.
Abstain.
By myself. That's right. No one else is reading it. Ian wouldn't read it. Thea's not reading it. I'm by myself. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. This last issue was his alternate universe training under Roz, and it was fine. Yeah. So that's it. That's our short little podcast without Ian. Let me thank our supporters, hopefully. Thank you for our Patreon supporters. If you would like to support us on Patreon, we would sure appreciate it. Helps us keep the website up and all of our podcasts available for people to learn more about Batman. So our Bat Appreciation Wall right now is, our Bat Fan Appreciation Wall right now is Lisa Slack, Ian Miller, Joshua Lappin-Bertoni, Rob O, Stephanie Mounts, Ed Krause, Captain America, Caspian73, Johnny McCloskey, David Richards, Donald Townsend, and Brenda Roberts. Thank you for keeping the lights on. Yeah, I think that's all we got. Anything exciting coming up in Batman?
No. I mean, you would have thought we would have did a Tom Taylor cast, but he sucks right now. And
yeah. I'm not even excited about the new, what's it called? Steel.
Knights of Steel.
Knights of Steel. I don't know if I'm excited about that. But anyway. Hopefully with Comic-Con coming up around the corner, we'll get new newses and exciting things coming.
We'll be covering it.
I will be covering it. If nothing else, we know that there will be a Trinity hardback or trade paperback coming eventually. Hopefully. They're better. Anyway, until then, this is Steph.
And this is Theo.
And we will see you guys next time.
But we won't see you.
Well, we won't see you. You can hear us.